It's my mini-me. Who doesn't love a good mini-me? I'm small. Right, so yeah, I'm going to chat. This mini-me is going to be about my music video where we broke conventions, which wasn't very often, and where we kept to general music video conventions. I'm going to be talking a lot about Andrew Goodwin's theory of music videos. His things he points out as conventions and music videos and where that sort of fits into ours. So let's go. Oh, bam, boy. So right off the bat, we jump in with some intertextual references. Starting this like Coke advert, right, which is some madness. So yeah, and then we got like, so I guess the Mars of the record label, you got me happening all the time. I'm meant to be Rat Boy, obviously in this situation. In a genuine music video, it would be Rat Boy, not me. So that's me in that, and also got like the logo and all of that. Lots of close-ups of me. You've got sort of the music video demonstrating the genre as well, with like lip syncing, but also that sort of like style of like almost like VHS style, that sort of indie look it has on purpose. So yeah, and obviously like you've got the lip syncing genre. You got the lip syncing, which is the lyrics and the visuals meeting up. You got bits of cut to the beat, and yeah. We've done the scene is discussed now. We've had the notion of looking already before. There was that bit where you were playing video games, playing that McDonald's game, which is also an intertextual reference. Double up, playing that on the television. Relationship between visuals and lyrics, also sort of narratively, the song sort of talks about being a bit, I guess, disgruntled with society, so the sort of links to the visuals. This bit, cinema bit, is, I'm going to pause it here because there's a lot to chat about here. So obviously you got the notion of looking, screens, mirrors, all of that stuff. No mirrors, there are actually no mirrors in this bit, I was just reading. But also huge intertextual references, but sort of in a negative light. First of all, you've got on the cinema screen, you've got all these brand logos, which it's like I'm completely desensitized to. These guys around me are absolutely loving that. And obviously you got then you got the negative representations of sort of youth culture, which again I'm sort of like whatever, and they're like scared of sort of youth being scared of themselves. Whoa, that's a mad one. Yeah. So I feel like we keep with the genre in a lot of locations. Like there's this bit in an alley, it keeps with this sort of like working class idea, and mixed with like the costuming and stuff, that keeps with the genre. It's that sort of it's like, I guess you'd describe as sort of like a working class hipster. That's how I would describe it. We've got the shirts and the chain and all of that. Maybe slightly linked with sort of a chav culture idea. It's a funny bit here where a lady almost spills their baby out of the pram. Yeah, there's that bit with the where my face is split up. That sort of, I guess partly the Mars of the record label close up, but it's also like another thing of lyrics linking with the visuals, because it's like I'm slowly getting more and more mucked up by this idea of revolution, but not really revolution. And then you end it and you go proper fuzzy, fade to statics, fun. I'll just go through each bit of Goodwin's analysis and then summarise, if you know what I mean, to finish off. So there's the idea, music videos demonstrate genre characteristics. We have that, I feel like, so the genre is sort of, it's like indie rock mixed in, it's like indie hip hop, I'd say. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like rap mixed with indie rock. The characteristics of that, especially because I feel like we've kept the characteristics of a lot of Ratboy himself's music videos, of it trying to make it look as almost DIY as possible. Having that like VHS style, which is the same for a lot of like this type of British sounding indie music. We've relationship between lyrics and visuals. You've got the lip syncing and all of that stuff. Same between music and visuals. There's a few bits where we cut it to the beat, and there's a really nice bit right at the start where the bit where it says "Revolution," the title of the song, appears on the drum beat. So that's music and visuals. Demands a record label. Lots of close-ups of me. Obviously, I'm not a Ratboy, but in this context, I am. And the fact that it kind of fits in with all of his other videos in terms of visual style. And notion of looking. There is this notion of looking. You have the cinema screen and the TV screen, both showing very much like capitalist ideals, but that's there. Whether it was purposely to fulfill this idea of notion of looking, I wouldn't say so. Not when we were planning it. It was just sort of to get our point across, but it's still there. And intertextual references, again, this isn't necessarily to films or TV programs, but more to adverts, really, but showing them in a negative light in terms of an intertextual reference. So we use that Coke advert at the start, which we've tried to make look as much like an authentic Coke advert as we could, and we have like that bit where I'm playing a McDonald's game and all the and obviously then you also have the stuff to film, so we've got bits from like Quadrophenia and This Is England in that second bit where you see the screen of the cinema. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, Goodwin, that was his analysis of music videos and their conventions, and I feel like although we did try to fit to a lot of these conventions, we've used them in a very creative way, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so we didn't break conventions, we used them, but used them effectively. Let's say that. Thank you and good night.